Good morning, dear students. Welcome to 7th standard social science class. So, in the last class, we have discussed about the geography's lesson, that is the North America. Yes. So, before that, we have discussed about the Nayakas, Palekaras, and Nad Prabhus. Okay. So, we are living in Karnataka, as we know. Yes. And the Karnataka's capital city is, yes, which is very good, that is Bangalore. But after the 1973, so there was a Mysore state, that is in the 1956 there was a Mysore state. So Mysore, it is one of the important city of Karnataka. Yes, and that is also known as a cultural capital of Karnataka. Yes, and the Mysore Dasara festival, it is very important. Yes, so in this class we are going to discuss about the rulers of Mysore. Yes, can you tell me who was the rulers of Mysore? Don't you know? Okay, fine. So Wadiyars of Mysore. Yes, that is Wadiyars, they ruled Mysore. Okay, fifth chapter, that is Wadiyars of Mysore. Yes, Wadiyars of Mysore. Yes, in this class we are going to discuss about the Wadiyars of Mysore, Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan. Yes, and the Wadiyars rulers like Krishnaraj Wadiyar IV and the other important rulers and the important Diwans and their contributions. We are going to discuss these all things. Okay, so Yaduraya was the first king of Mysore Wadiyar. Yes, so Yaduraya, he was the first king of the Mysore Wadiyars, and he was ruled from 1399 to 1423 Common Era. Yes, and Ganda Perunda, it was the emblem of the state. Yes, so Yaduraya, he was the first king of the Mysore Wadiyars, and the Ganda Perunda, it was the emblem of the state, that is symbol of the state. Yes, you can see the Ganda Perunda symbol of the state Karnataka's government. Okay, so government of Karnataka, it is also following this emblem only. Okay, and the capital of the Mysore Wadiyars is Srirangapatna. Yes, so Srirangapatna, it was the first capital of Mysore Wadiyar. Yes, so first king, his name is Yaduraya, and the national, that is the emblem is Ganda Perunda, and Srirangapatna is their capital. Fine. So let's discuss about the important king of Wadiyars of Mysore. Yes, so among them Chikkadevaraya. Yes, so you can see his picture. So Chikkadevaraya, he was the important king among the Wadiyars of Mysore, and he ruled from 1673 to 1704 Common Era. Okay, so Chikkadevaraya was the important king of early kings. Yes, and he implemented many pro-people measures. Yes, that was, he has taken so many people helpful programs, or he implemented so many useful programs, and he opened Athara Kacheri with the 18 departments. Yes, so Athara Kacheri, yes, you can see that was established by Chikkadevaraya, and it has 18 departments. Yes, how much departments is there? 18 departments is there in Athara Kacheri. Yes, where it is? That is in Mysore. And he also built a dam across the western stream of river Kaveri, that is near Srirangapatna, and he has provided irrigation facility. Yes, so Chikkadevaraya, he has established Athara Kacheri, not only Athara Kacheri, and he was also built a dam across the western stream of river Kaveri, that is near Srirangapatna. Yes, and that provides irrigation facility to Srirangapatna. Yes, and also he introduced thrift in his administration and enriched the treasury, and was conferred with the Navakoti Narayana title. Yes, so in his period he has a title, that is Navakoti Narayana. So Chikkadevaraya's title is Navakoti Narayana. Yes, and Mysore state was prosperous during the during the region of Chikkadevaraya. Yes, when Chikkadevaraya was ruling in that time, Mysore state, it was very prosperous. Yes, and but the latter kings were weak, and the administration was overseen by Dalwais, and who ruled in the name of kings. Yes, so Chikkadevaraya, he was very important king among the all Wadairs king, and then after the Mysore Wadairs, they was ruled by Dalwais. Yes, and this is all about Chikkadevaraya. Yes, so Chikkadevaraya, he has a Navakoti Narayana title, and he has also built, that is dam on the river of Kaveri, that is near Srirangapatna. Yes, and also he has established Athara Kacheri, that is in Mysore. And yes, and how many departments it has? Yes, so it has 18 departments. Okay, so next one is Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan. Yes, so among this we will go for Hyder Ali. Yes, we will discuss about the Hyder Ali. So Hyder Ali, he was ruled from 1761 to 1782. Fine. So Hyder Ali was an eminent commander in Dalwai Nancharaja's army. Yes. So after the Chikkadevaraya's administration or rule, the Dalwais took power. Yes. And Hyder Ali, he was eminent commander in Dalwai. Yes. So in Dalwai administration, Hyder Ali, he was the eminent commander. Yes. In the Nanjarajaya's army, and he was brave and adventurous. Yes, so Hyder Ali, he was very brave man. Yes, and he won many battles and accumulated army and wealth. Yes, so he was very brave. So that's why he was won so many battles, and he has accumulated army and wealth, and this made him gain respect from the king. Yes, so Nanjarajaya, he praised him. Yes, and when there was a revolt in the capital city, yes, that is, which is the capital? That is Srirangapatna is the capital of Mysore. That is Wadairs of Mysore. Yes, so in that time, the Srirangapatna, there was some revolt. Yes, and Hyder Ali suppressed it and restored the kingship of Krishnaraj Wadair and removed the Dalwai and took over the administration. Yes, so there was an important battle, yes, or the revolt in the Srirangapatna. Yes, in this revolt, Hyder Ali has suppressed it and he restored the kingship of Krishnaraja Wadair, and he removed the Dalwai and took over the administration. Yes, and soon after taking over the administration, he engaged in extending the borders of his state. Yes, so when he took administration power, so he has been engaged in the extending his borders of the states, and also he defeated the Keladi ruler and confiscated their wealth and improved his financial status. Yes, so Hyder Ali, he was also defeated to the Keladi rulers, and also he has gained wealth, and also he has improved his financial status, and he also took over the Chitradurga fort with a lot of difficulties. Yes, so this is about Hyder Ali. So let's see the battles with the British. Yes, so the British came for business and gradually became powerful in politics. Yes. So as we know, Britishers' main aim is that only making business in India, but then after not only establishing the business centers in India, they have started to ruling or controlling all the empire of the India. Yes, so that's why they will also become very powerful in politics system, and the British did not tolerate the expansion of Mysore kingdom in the south by Hyder Ali. Yes, so as we know, Hyder Ali, he was very important and brave king. So when he came to when he took power, so he has engaged extending his border of his state. So Britishers, they did not tolerate the expansions of Mysore kingdom in the south, that is done by Hyder Ali. Yes, and this is led to an inevitable clash between Hyder Ali and Britishers. Yes, so the Britishers, they did not tolerate the invention that is done by Hyder Ali. So that's why the clash, it was started between the Hyder Ali and the British. And there were 4 battles waged by Hyder Ali and later by his son, his name is Tipu Sultan, that is against the British, are called Anglo-Mysore Wars of Mysore Wars. Yes. So mainly there were 4 important wars was there, and that wars is also known as Anglo-Mysore Wars. Yes. So how many Anglo-Mysore wars there? So there are 4 Anglo-Mysore wars there. Okay. So in the first Anglo-Mysore War, the British suppressed considerable loss. Yes, and hence they had to sign Madras Treaty with Hyder Ali inevitably. Yes, in the first Anglo-Mysore War, the Britishers, they were suppressed and they had a loss, and hence they took a sign, or they took one pact. That pact name is, or that treaty name is Madras Treaty, is with the Hyder Ali. And as per the treaty, both the parties rushed to each other's rescue if attacked by any enemy. Yes. So according to this treaty, whether the Hyder Ali or Britishers, if they are facing some problem in that time, they have to help each other. Yes. So that is the main treaty, and this elevated the status of Hyder Ali. Yes, and later few years, Marathas attacked Mysore kingdom. Then the Britishers did not come to the aid of Hyder Ali and remained neutral. Yes, so according to Madras Treaty, they made a treaty or pact. So according to that pact or treaty, they have to help each other when they are in trouble. But when Marathas attacked on the Mysore kingdom, in that time Britishers, they did not come to help to Hyder Ali and they remained neutral. Yes, and this enraged Hyder Ali and he invaded Britishers. Yes, so in that time Hyder Ali he has enraged and Hyder Ali, and he invaded Britishers. Yes, and this is the second Anglo-Mysore War, and Hyder Ali died while fighting this war. Yes, so second Anglo-Mysore War, it is very important war, and in this war Hyder Ali was died and the battle was continued by Tipu Sultan. Yes, so Tipu Sultan, he was the son of Hyder Ali. Okay, so let us see some achievements of Hyder Ali. Yes, as we know, Hyder Ali was aware of contemporary politics, and though he was an illiterate, but he knew many languages including Kannada. Yes, so mind it, Hyder Ali was illiterate person, but he know about the Kannada language, and he extended the kingdom of Mysore considerably, and he was a brave soldier and an efficient administrator. Yes, and Hyder Ali has an important place in the annals of Karnataka history. Yes, the contribution toward the Karnataka history, it is very, very important. Yes, and he has established the beautiful Lal Bagh garden that is in Bangalore. Fine. So this is all about Hyder Ali. Okay, and I hope all of you have understood. And in the next class, we will discuss about the Hyder Ali's son. His name is Tipu Sultan. Fine. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you.